He's always happy. He has a daughter. And I just saw him yesterday.
A New Mexico officer shot and killed while trying to protect his city. Tonight, people in Alamogordo gathered to remember Officer Clint Corvinus, and we will take you to that vigil in just a moment.
But first, what led up to the deadly shootout that ended with the officer and a wanted felon dead?
Officer Clint Corvinus and his partner out on patrol this morning on South Florida Avenue when their paths crossed with 38-year-old Joe Moreno at a trailer park. He had 3 warrants out for his arrest.
Officers made contact with Mr. Moreno and a foot pursuit initiated from this contact. At some point during the foot pursuit, shots were fired.
All right. How many shots were fired?
I heard 2.
Witnesses describe what happened next.
They had just shot the suspect, and they went up to him to try to see if he was still awake or alive.
We went down the street and they were still trying to secure it, and they were doing like CPR on 2 different people.
State police is investigating. They haven't said what led up to the shooting, but say Moreno had a gun. He died at the scene. Witnesses say his sister showed up.
The sister was hysterical, screaming that was her brother.
Officer Corvinus died at the hospital. He was a 4.5-year veteran of the force.
He is survived by his parents, an 8-year-old daughter, and his girlfriend.
People who know Corvinus say he was lovable.
He's always happy. He has a daughter. And I just saw him yesterday.
We spoke with family members of Moreno who tell us they wanted to say sorry to the officer's family. After 2 New Mexico officers have been killed this month, the police chief says they will still do everything to protect their community.
Our officers will remain professional. They will remain diligent. Our officers are called to do this duty, and we will hold the line.
State police say the names of other officers involved will not be released until they've been interviewed. They are on standard paid leave.
We've learned state police arrested another suspect this evening for making threats against the department for killing the suspect. Police say Javier Pacheco was taken into custody after he showed up at the hospital threatening police. Pacheco was on probation. Earlier today, Alamogordo's police chief had said they were on their guard against some of Moreno's friends.
The presence of tactical teams, to include police helicopters, were requested following a direct threat that was made to law enforcement by known associates of the suspect.
Investigators did not say how they were first alerted to those initial threats. As officers across the state mourn the loss of one of their own, the Alamogordo community is coming together to remember Officer Clint Corvinus.
Word spread quickly in the tight-knit community, and it had everyone finding ways to honor the officer. News 13 Cheyenne Cope is live in Alamogordo with more reaction from the community. Cheyenne.
Dean, Jessica, all day residents have been coming here to the Alamogordo police station. They've left flowers, candles, cards, and stuffed animals at a growing memorial to show their support. And tonight that community continues to mourn together. The big homecoming game for Alamogordo had a much more somber tone.
This morning, Alamogordo police officer Clint Corvinus was shot and killed in the line of duty.
As the community showed their support for fallen officer Clint Corvinus, the crowd took a moment of silence. Officers saluted the players as they ran onto the field, and the opposing team, the Los Lunas Tigers, brought a flag to show their support. Just a few blocks away, a vigil was held for community members at the First Baptist Church, where people came out to show their respect for Officer Corvinus, many who knew him.
Just the kindest guy that you'd ever meet, and just very, very personable and kind, no matter what he was there for.
And some who didn't.
Just wanted to come out and really show my support to our officers and to the families of everyone that's mourning right now, that's hurting.
And at the Alamogordo Police Department, Sean Harris has been standing outside for hours with a message written to the officer on the back of his car, and to make sure that officers are safe.
Basically showing my support and my respect for the fallen officer, and not just him, but all the other officers.
Now back here at the police station, we've seen businesses bringing food and drinks to the officers. The police chief says that surrounding departments will help them with their calls. Dean, Jessica, back to you.
All right, thank you, Cheyenne. Other law enforcement members have been going by the station to mourn Officer Corvinus. An Otero County Sheriff's deputy was seen earlier in tears kneeling at the memorial as he brought flowers. Other fellow officers, this one from Tularosa, hugged as they stood at the memorial. Moreno has been a problem for police for years. State police, who are now investigating the shooting, say his 3 active warrants were for drug trafficking, driving with a suspended license. Moreno's lengthy criminal history includes being a felon with a gun, aggravated burglary, escape from custody, and several probation violations. Moreno had been in and out of jail since at least 2001.
Governor Susana Martinez released a statement this afternoon about Officer Corvinus' death. She expressed her condolences, saying in part, "The violence against our police officers has to end." Just last month, as you'll remember, Hatch Officer Jose Chavez was killed by a suspect who was on the run from Ohio. Law enforcement officials are raising money to help Officer Corvinus' family tonight. An account has been set up at Western Bank on 9th Street. There's also a GoFundMe page that has raised more than $2,500 so far. We have a link posted for you on our website and our KRQE app. And you can count on News 13 for continuing coverage of this officer-involved shooting. We will update you with the very latest on air and online.